Welcome back once again to 5 Minutes a Game. It's your host, Abu Naima, also known as the Passport Bros Ambassador, coming to you with another take on polygyny. Okay. All right. So first thing we're going to start off with is we're going to let you know that don't let the grave fool you. All right. And so we're going to talk about polygyny and I'm going to speak from a man's perspective. A lot of men come into the situation not really knowing what to expect, because they think it's, oh, I'm just gonna have all this right here. I'm gonna have, no, it ain't like that, brothers. All right, you're taking on more responsibility, more mouths to feed, and if you're thinking that, oh, it's just gonna get you more sex, and you're just gonna be, you know what I mean, you're coming into it with the whole different perspective. But if you're trying to save your relationship and your marriage, because spending time away from your wife allows you and allows her to become new to you again. This is what a lot of people don't understand, is that if you get a 3 or 4 day rest from your wife, if you've been over at this house right here and you go back to her, what you will find out is that she becomes anew for you, okay? And she refreshes, all right? A lot of people don't understand that aspect right there. And so the whole process of renewal that you get with your wife, okay, that right there, I mean, it's golden. You know what I mean? If you spend too much time with one woman, you start picking out all the traits that you dislike about her. Also, she'll start realizing all the things that she dislikes about you. Okay? And so the whole thing that you got to understand, you can love a person but not like many things about them. That's not going to stop you from being together. But a lot of people can't differentiate between the two. And so what they get caught up with is they get caught up with the things that they dislike, and they overlooked the love that the Almighty has placed in their hearts for that particular person. And so that becomes an overriding factor that they dwell upon. I'm not happy and all these things right here. Another point is that happiness, relationship is not built upon your happiness. Okay, your happiness is something that you need to be working on as an individual. Okay, the relationship can add to some stability to get into that happiness, but it's not on the man to make you happy. All right, if that's the case, who is there to make the man happy? All right, and so these are the aspects of women get lost up in the polygamy to the point where when it don't happen the way, or it's not going the way they want to, this is when you get caught up. I'm getting off track. Don't let me get off track. Let's get back. All right, we're talking about the brothers. Okay, once again, another aspect. If you get into a situation where you're allowing a wife or wives to work, okay, you set yourself up for failure, all right? Especially if they're not in the situation with understanding, okay? When women are working, then they have a particular perception as far as what the roles are. They don't see you as the primary overall leader. Why? Because they feel like what I'm contributing allows me to have a voice in the matters in which are fundamental to the relationship, which, good argument. But if you didn't put yourself in that position where you had to go ahead and listen to this type of argument by taking money from or allowing sisters to work under your watch, you wouldn't have these problems. And I'm speaking from experience. If you're talking about getting into a relationship and you're talking about polygyny, number one, get in a situation where sister don't have no kids. Get in a situation where sister is not working. She doesn't have the experience of working. Okay? So therefore, she doesn't have unrealistic expectations. Okay? Marry a sister in which you get from her father's house. Okay, so that she knows nobody or nothing but you. Okay, therefore the overwhelming pressure that you get coming in that situation, because there's going to be a lot of pressure in that situation, trust me, you know what I'm saying? And so this is the reason why you in that role, because pressure is for shoulders, not for hips. Okay, and so that has to be your overall focus when you're dealing with women. You need to understand that everything that she's going through, she's gonna bring it to you, and you got to be able to shoulder that, not get angry about it, not fuss about it, because she only coming to you because she knows that that's your role. Okay, and I'm gonna leave it out right there with 5 minutes a game. It's your host, Abu Naima. Like I said before, be the kind of man that God intended you to be. I'm out.